Welcome back to Spoiler Free Wrestling, everyone. And according to Matt and Nick Jackson, Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling could have combined to offer them contracts that would have prevented the brothers leaving both promotions. The Young Bucks feel Ring of Honor and New Japan undervalued them. Matt and Nick Jackson made such comments recently during an interview with the Bleacher Report. Here is what Nick Jackson had to say regarding the Young Bucks' negotiations with New Japan Pro Wrestling and Ring of Honor. You know what's sad? New Japan and ROH could have easily come together and offered us the contracts they wanted, but they just didn't do it, Nick Jackson said. New Japan never saw the value in Matt and I. They never paid us good. We would have had to work with New Japan for another 2 decades to even get close to retiring, and the style they demand is backbreaking. Nick continued to talk about the brothers' relationship with Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor paid us a lot better than New Japan. We could have probably retired there, but we would have to work probably another decade with them. We pitched it to both of them. Why don't you guys get us a dual contract? And they just didn't get it done. We would have easily stayed, and there would have never been an All Elite Wrestling if they would have met what we wanted, but it didn't get done. Ultimately, however, the Young Bucks ended up signing with Tony Khan's upstart company and becoming executive vice presidents of All Elite Wrestling. We could basically make our own movies, Matt Jackson said about what Tony Khan was offering them. Matt Jackson also made some comments at the Warner Media Upfronts, which was on Wednesday, about AEW competing with WWE. Here's what Matt Jackson had to say. It's got to be shot different. Whatever they do, we have to do the opposite. If that means that they have a PG type of show, we should have more of an edgy type of show. Our matches should look different, and the things we do in the matches should be different. Our stories should be different. They should be more complex. Jim Ross also spoke to the Bleacher Report, and he doubled down on the idea that AEW will not be looking to compete with WWE, however. Who the hell said a believable goal would be to even utter the words we're gonna put WWE out of business or take their market share, Ross said. That's so ridiculous. It shows how ignorant some people are, because it's not the goal, and it shouldn't be the goal. There's no vendetta. How could it be a rivalry, for God's sake? If you're paying attention to WWE and how much money they're making and how great their stock price is, then you're spending a lot of time on them and no time on us. I'm going to spend all my time on AEW. Nick Jackson also teased at the Warner Media Upfronts that there could be new roster signees for AEW announced in the not-too-distant future. He did say, however, that he's happy with the roster they have already. Basically, take a look at our roster, he said. Those are all the guys we've wanted. There may be a couple that I can't talk about yet. We might be negotiating right now with some. We want surprises to happen, and we have a big show in 10 days, Double or Nothing, in Las Vegas. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to make sure you don't miss out on any news or reports from Spoiler Free Wrestling.